Both the Vantrue N5S and the N4 Pro S have a list price of $429 on Vantrue's official website at the time of recording. And whilst my purchase links below allow you to pick up the N4 Pro S for just under $380 for a limited time, you're still in the premium category, no matter which one you choose. Crucially, as you're about to see in this comparison review, there are clear differences between the two, which could mean the difference between capturing the footage that protects you or end up missing the critical details required to absolve you of any blame. If you're looking for as much coverage as possible, the N5S initially seems to be the obvious choice. Its advertised 360-degree coverage comes from a 4-channel system that records the road ahead, the road behind, and the cabin from both directions. However, that claim shouldn't be taken literally because the N5S doesn't use dedicated exterior side cameras. Instead, its interior cameras capture side activity indirectly through the windows, where pillars, headrests, passengers, and dark tint can still create blind spots. By comparison, the N4 Pro S uses 3 cameras to cover the road ahead, the front cabin, and the road behind. Its single interior camera captures the driver and front passenger while potentially recording some activity through the front side windows depending on its position. The N4 Pro S also includes a waterproof rear camera that can be mounted externally, avoiding obstructions caused by rear window tint, glare, or reflections. Nevertheless, it cannot match the N5S's visibility across the back seats, cargo area, and rear side windows. This makes the N5S more suitable for monitoring children, pets, or passengers. The N5S therefore wins for overall coverage, while the N4 Pro S provides strong front, rear, and front cabin protection with more flexible rear camera placement. So you might be thinking that's the end of the comparison? Well, not quite. Because capturing more angles doesn't necessarily mean capturing more useful evidence, as you're about to see. And this is where we see the first major performance difference between the two dash cams, and where the N4 Pro S makes a comeback. Because while the N5S captures at 2.7K through its front camera, the N4 Pro S records in native 4K, which, based on Vantrue's stated resolutions, gives it around 65% more pixels. If another vehicle is further away, passes in the opposite lane, or drives off after an incident, that additional resolution gives the N4 Pro S a better chance of preserving distinguishable plate characters when you pause, crop, or enlarge the footage. It also uses adaptive high dynamic range and plate pix processing to improve plate contrast in difficult lighting. However, plate pix can darken the surrounding scene, while speed, rain, distance, and headlight glare can still make plates unreadable with either camera. After dark, both produce useful Starvis 2 footage, although the N4 Pro S retains the advantage through its front camera. The comparison becomes closer at the rear, where both capture at 1440p. All cabin cameras also record at 1080p with infrared illumination, although the N4 Pro S's interior footage can appear darker and less detailed at night. So the N4 Pro S wins for front-facing identifying detail, while the N5S retains its advantage in the number of angles recorded. But parking protection is where things get interesting. Both cameras offer buffered motion detection that preserves the 10 seconds before an event, helping capture someone approaching your vehicle rather than only the resulting damage. You can also choose impact detection, low bitrate recording, or low frame rate recording depending on how much coverage and power consumption you need. The N5S has an advantage when monitoring a parked vehicle because its fourth camera captures more of the cabin and side window area. If someone approaches a door, damages the side of the vehicle, or reaches inside, it has a greater chance of capturing useful context. However, those interior views still aren't substitutes for dedicated exterior side cameras. The N4 Pro S captures fewer angles but concentrates more detail through its front camera, which may prove more useful if a vehicle approaches or drives away within that view. Both require continuous power for parking mode, normally supplied through an optional hardwire kit. More on that extra cost in Section 6. So the N5S edges ahead for parked coverage, but activating that protection makes installation and power management more complicated. Because whilst both systems connect the windscreen unit to a rear unit using a 20-foot cable, the N5S's rear unit contains two lenses, so it takes more care to position both views correctly. The N4 Pro S uses the same basic cable routing process, although its single rear lens is generally easier to aim. Its waterproof rear camera can also be mounted externally, although that may require additional cable routing. Whichever model you choose, follow your vehicle manufacturer's guidance and keep the wiring clear of any curtain airbag deployment path. Both cameras support micro SD cards up to 1 terabyte. The N5S creates 4 files simultaneously, while the N4 Pro S produces larger 4K front files, making high-capacity storage sensible for either system. Everyday features are closely matched. Both provide a 3.19-inch screen, 5 GHz Wi-Fi, app access, GPS, voice commands, and over-the-air updates. If easy setup is important to you, the N4 Pro S is going to be the best option for most people, but convenience means little if the camera isn't dependable. Owner feedback is reassuring overall, although neither camera is completely fault-free. At the time of checking, the N5S held 4.2 out of 5 stars from 759 Amazon ratings. Positive reviews commonly praised its footage, coverage, and straightforward operation. Some owners reported Wi-Fi connection problems. However, other owners described the app connection as quick and stable, suggesting this isn't a consistent problem. The N4 Pro S scored 4 out of 5 from approximately 1,267 ratings, with owners frequently praising its construction and recording quality. Several owners found the N4 Pro S's impact sensor too sensitive, sometimes protecting files after potholes or speed bumps even at low settings. Vantrue later adjusted parts of its collision detection and G-sensor logic through firmware, so the severity may depend on which software version is installed. Another owner reported power interruptions from a loose cigarette lighter adapter, making it worth checking that the connection remains secure. The N5S has a slight customer score advantage, while both appear dependable for most owners. However, before you buy either option, it's crucial to understand the potential hidden costs. Although both cameras list for around $430, excluding the limited time discount for the N4 Pro S available via the link below, that isn't necessarily what you'll pay for a complete setup. Firstly, neither standard package includes a micro SD card. Vantrue's 512GB card currently costs around $150, bringing either system to approximately $580. A compatible third-party high-endurance card may reduce that cost. If you want parking protection, Vantrue's adjustable hardwire kit costs another $35, increasing the total to approximately $615. The optional polarising filter adds around $20, while remote viewing requires the $150 LTE module. Its United States data plan currently costs around $10 for 2 GB over 30 days. Buying every accessory could push either system towards $800 before installation. However, only the memory card is essential. The hardwire kit, filter, and LTE module are worthwhile only if you'll use their specific benefits. I've linked to both cameras below, where you can also purchase the add-ons. Or check out my list of some cheaper dashcam alternatives also linked below if these extras put these two dashcams out of your budget. Value therefore comes down to how much of each camera's capability you will actually use. The N5S provides flexible 1, 2, 3, and 4-channel recording modes, letting you reduce active views when monitoring is unnecessary. However, its main advantage disappears if that 4th channel rarely captures anything important. The N4 Pro S offers different flexibility. When cabin recording isn't required, its front and rear mode dedicates its recording power to the exterior cameras. Vantrue claims this configuration extends recording time and allows the system to run 30% cooler. Both cameras qualify for the same 18-month warranty after registration, so neither gains an advantage there. This makes the result unusually close. The N5S gives you an additional recording channel, whereas the N4 Pro S puts more of its value into front-facing identifying detail. So which one should you buy? Here's my take. You should buy the N5S if you want the most comprehensive coverage of the two cameras. That makes it ideal for rideshare and taxi drivers, parents regularly carrying children, pet owners, and anyone transporting valuable equipment. In those situations, understanding how an incident developed can matter as much as identifying the vehicle involved. However, don't choose it simply because 4 cameras sound more advanced. If activity behind the front seats is unlikely to matter, much of its defining capability will go unused. If you regularly need to monitor passengers, rear seats, or activity visible through the side windows, the Vantrue N5S is the better buy. You should buy the N4 Pro S if front-facing identifying detail matters more than having a second cabin camera. It's particularly well-suited to solo drivers, high-mileage commuters, and motorway users, whose main risks are more likely to involve surrounding traffic than passengers. It also makes sense if you occasionally want cabin recording but don't need the rear seats monitored continuously. You lose some interior context but gain a better chance of preserving useful details during hit and runs, dangerous overtakes, and other incidents unfolding ahead of you. If identifying another vehicle ahead is your priority, the Vantrue N4 Pro S is the better buy. So what's the bottom line? Ultimately, I'd choose the N5S if your bigger fear is missing part of the incident. Choose the N4 Pro S if you're more worried about recording the responsible vehicle but not preserving enough detail to identify it. That's the crucial difference that should decide which one you buy, in my view. Each one is linked below for easy purchase. I've also linked to my dashcam pricing guide where I rank options from $50 to $450, whilst explaining the hidden buying traps at each tier.